Hey, tubers. I know, it's been a hot minute. I'm so sorry. But the grandbaby came last week. He came Tuesday, today's Wednesday, so I've been at her house every day since Wednesday. But we finally got him a routine and he's just perfect. He's above his birth weight, so she doesn't need me so much anymore. So I thought this afternoon I would shoot you a little message to let you know how I've been going. So the soft rail, I'm still happy with the soft rail on. I'm still not, I still don't have to glue them in or anything. They just stay there. They're just great. If I'm doing anything that, like going out or anything, powder. I use powder. Now that they fit properly, I can use powder glue. Hold tight, I use powder, hold tight powder. And that works absolutely amazing on my top teeth. The bottoms. It's still that lumpy, hard shit she put in there, and it's actually starting to lift off. So I need to make an appointment for a soft reline here because I'm still not eating properly because my bottom teeth keep lifting out and I refuse to use glue. So I'm using C-Bond again at the bottom. Oh, and today I've got a bone chip pop up today in my gum. When I was brushing my teeth, it was there. It's just popped up overnight, so I hope it pops back away overnight. But because with the C-Bond, I'm using the horseshoe one, and I'm just cutting it in half, and like not in half, but in half, so I've got 2 horseshoes. So I use 1 horseshoe a day in the bottoms. And it holds them in enough for me to function and eat soft foods. Nuggets, pastas, anything that's a little bit harder, they'll just come up, they'll come out, the food will get under them, and it's the worst. So I'm still arguing with my bottom teeth, but full running on adrenaline from having this brand new grandson. Full running on it. I'm absolutely spent right now. Like, I'm making this video and I'm going to have a nap while T's cooking because Nanny's tired. Mum, he was a bit big, he didn't quite fit, so they had to make him fit. So once he fitted out of there, they had to put a few stitches, and she's pretty uncomfortable. So I tried to make her life a little bit easier. He was very sooky, so we've expressed her breast milk so we know how much he's getting. He's a little fatty. He's drinking so much, so we've had to add a little bit of formula. But that has made him so content and so happy. He went to sleep in his bath and then he had a bottle and he slept perfectly, so she doesn't need me as much anymore, which is sad, but it's good. It's happy. And Daddy's just the best. God, I got good son-in-laws. So can't wait 3 or 4 weeks and we'll have another one, and it's coming home to my house. I'm very excited, although this daughter's very pig-headed. She might not let me do what I do. She reads by the book. The book's wrong. I think a man wrote a book. Kids don't come with books, and there's a reason. It's because they're all different. And then fucking nurses that come out and tell ya what to do with your baby. Oh, fuck me. She nearly got a punch in the face. How dare she endanger my grandson's life? He will sleep on his side, not his back. Because no, he doesn't know to roll over and spit out his fucking spew. He's just going to choke on that and die, you dumb bitch. We have wedges so as he doesn't fall on his face. But we did tummy time last night. His neck's so strong. He just like, oh, what's going on? Had a good look around. He's been here before. He's an old soul. He just takes everything in. And he only ever cries if he hates a wet ass. So he cries if he's got a wet ass. He cries when he's hungry. That's it. Perfect. So, anyway, denture recap. Soft reline's still doing perfect. I need a soft reline down here. Bite still terribly off. That's the middle. It doesn't line up. I know it's not a lot, but for the money I paid, they can fix it. And when she soft relines this, I'll book in. I should probably ring tomorrow and see if I can get it done Friday. Get that soft reline in, the bottom one. And then when that one's had it, we're going to go ahead and get the hard reline, the full reline, and made permanent, and get them thinned out so as they're not, because they still feel like a mouth guard, and I don't think they're supposed to be that chunky. So once they actually fill them in around me gum, they should be able to take off a lot of the thickness. Like a lot of the thickness. And the reason me teeth lift, me bottoms, is if you've seen other videos, you know I'm numb here. I can't feel it due to a bad dentist. But anyway, I can't feel here, so I don't know what's going on. But I've worked it out. I can only chew on this side, and I thought it was because I had them tooth splinters. Well, it was because I had those tooth splinters, but it's also because this one is too long. It's too deep. So if I chew on this side, me lips push, me cheeks push this up, and I instantly get food everywhere. So that's why I tend to chew on this side, to keep this side in. And this side doesn't really lift because it fits properly. So I have got the cushion grip, but I'm still too scared. I'm not scared. I just don't want to waste my cushion grip when the dentist should be covering this. But because we've had the new baby, I haven't really much worried about it. But with the new baby, it's really made me understand how I need to be able to brush my teeth, soak my teeth, wash my teeth, and put them in and go. I need to be able to do that. I don't have time to be gluing this and sticking that, and then I don't have, like last night I got home, and because as you know I sleep with my dentures in, I only take them out to clean them, brush them and clean them, and to brush my gums, and I only do that twice a day. Sometimes I do it once a day. The last week it's only been in the mornings because I get up, have a shower, put my teeth in, have a shower, get dressed and head over to that baby. By the time I get home, do you really, like last night it was after midnight. We bathed him to see if we bathed him before his last feed. So his last feed was 11 p.m. So we bathed him at 10:30. So by the time we got him bathed and I got him dressed and fed and burped and into bed, it was after midnight. So I come home and then I had to wind down, and then I was up again at dawn's crack, and I'm fucked. I'm literally fucked. And we come out of lockdown tomorrow. So we get to go back to work. Yeah. Everyone's going to be rested and recuperated, and I need a fucking holiday. Yeah. But anyway, that's what's been going on with my teeth. So that's why I've just been using the sea bond, and I've just been cutting the horseshoe, so I've got 2 horseshoes, and that lasts me 2 goes. But as I said last night, I come home, I didn't brush my teeth. I just went to bed. Like, my teeth are done every morning. I like to be clean every morning, so my teeth are done every morning. But lately, like, I used to be onto them, like, they'd be soaked twice a day, brushed twice a day. They were fucking cleaned. Everything was cleaned. I was worried about sleeping with them in. And then life happened in a huge way. And this is why I needed them to function. If I still had to glue them in every day, I would be an emotional fucking wreck. But the fact that a lot of the time, and I've only just started using the horseshoe sea bond. Up until then, I wasn't using anything, but my gums have shrunk a bit more. That's why I want that soft line now. So, but that's what's been going on in my world. I'm sorry, I look like a mess. That's exactly how I feel. But yeah, I just really wanted to let everyone know that I am fine. I'm actually over the moon. And this sort of isn't really a denture video. Well, it sort of is, but I've shared you everything. Well, I haven't actually shared you everything. So my car's front wheel has a fucked rotor. So when I brake, the steering wheel shakes really hard and it's getting worse. And like, I'm scared the wheel's going to fall off. So I had the other car in the car with me the other day, and we were in the car and I had to slow down, and he was vibrating. And I said to him, look, love, we really need to look into getting me a new car, because this just isn't safe for babies. So he gave me his, and he's driving mine. He's so beautiful sometimes. So I've got his car and he's got my car, and my car still looks tougher. And I still love my car. I'm still getting used to his. Although his talks straight to me phone, mine didn't. Mine didn't. I fell in love with the car a little bit more today because I was on my way home from my daughter's house that's just had the baby. And my daughter that lives here that's pregnant, she rang me on my phone. Well, because my phone just connects to the car when I get in it, I press the telephone button on the steering wheel and my music stopped playing, and I was talking to my daughter on the phone and she goes, oh, are you driving? And I went, yeah, but it's all hands-free on the car. The car's doing it all. I'm not doing anything. I'm not looking at my phone or anything. You're just coming out of the radio. So that was pretty special. Like, some people might laugh at me, but I'm not a rich person. So that sort of impressed me. I was pretty impressed with that. But I drove past this building today and it's like made of glass so you can see the reflection. And I drove past and I'm like, this looks like a shit car. It's not tough. Like, I was going to say it looks like a Nana drives it, but a Nana does drive it. Fuckhead. But no, like, you know me, I swear a lot. It's not like you'd catch me in a Ford Laser or anything. I'll only ever drive a Holden or something that's sporty. So this is the new rig. I got Groot on me dash already. And I'll show you me blue one. That's me old rig. She's tough, isn't she? She's got the Southern Cross on her back windscreen because we're Ned Kelly all the way. We're Australian. We're Aussie. And we're protesting for our rights. I want to get the vaccine, but I'm scared shitless of it. I rang my doctor and he's a little bit worried about me having the vaccine too. Because I got, I don't know, fucking something to do with platelets. I got plates somewhere in my blood. And the white cells are too many and there's not enough red ones or something. And he doesn't really want me to have the vaccine unless he thinks I'm scared enough to have it. But he's actually scared me out of, like, just confirmed my fears of having it. So we'll give it a while. And if it becomes mandatory, I've got tickets to see Snoop Dogg at the end of October next year. So if it becomes mandatory, I'll get the jab 6 weeks before the concert, so I'm fully vaccinated before the concert. But it scares the absolute fucking shit out of me. I'm going to have a smoke. Hang on. The virus doesn't scare me so much. The media are fucking full of hype. And our protests, let me get this straight. Our union went for a peaceful protest. Their protest was hijacked by the freedom marchers. And they're just idiots that incite violence, and they're the ones that are doing all the damage. The union just want to work. They said, get vaccinated or you can't work. So they did. And then they went, oh, you know what? We're locking you down for 2 weeks. We've got twice as many cases in town now as what we did when we went into lockdown a week ago, and they're letting us out. Like, how real is it? They lock us down long enough for us to not be entitled to a payment when we can't work. And then they bring us out of lockdown long enough. And they leave us out of lockdown long enough so as they don't lose their army help, state of emergency, because he doesn't want to lose that, because that means things will go back to normal and we can actually be people. But my thoughts were, when you're in jail and you get locked down, which means you're only allowed out in the yard for 2 hours, for every day that happens, you get a day off your sentence. Here we are, locked up in our houses, not allowed to visit our families aren't allowed to visit us. One person's allowed to go to the supermarket and get shit, and we've got to tag in and let the government know that we've been there. We're in lockdown, just like the prisoners. So I believe for every day we are locked down, the government need to put money in our super funds, because at the end of the day, we work so we can retire, right? We need our super to do that. We need to work to get our super. Prisoners have a jail term sentence. Their ultimate goal is to get out of jail, like ours is to retire. If they're locked down, they get a day off their sentence. If we're locked down, we should get money into our retirement so as we can retire earlier, like they get out earlier. The difference between me and a prisoner, someone brings them their food, someone goes to the supermarket for them. I'm allowed to come out on my veranda and have a cigarette whenever I want. That's as far as I'm allowed to go. If I step off my veranda, they want me to put a mask on. Not happening. My boss wants to wear a mask on Monday. This is going to be fucking hilarious. I might lose my job. Because if a fart can make it through denim, a virus can make it through a mask. And I was up at the shopping centre the other day, and I was in this shop here, and someone with COVID was in that shop over there. COVID didn't want to see me, didn't like me, didn't want to introduce itself. A couple of days later, I'm in Kmart. Apparently COVID was in Kmart with me, and it ignored me again. So I don't think it likes me. And I don't think I need to wear a mask. Because I don't think I'm going to get it. Now in 3 weeks' time, I could be making a completely different video. With I've got the COVID. But I don't think I will. Like, they keep telling me there's all these positive people. But I'm yet to meet one. I'm yet to meet someone who's had it. And I work in a coffee shop. Like, the world's too small for me to not know someone who knows someone. But anyway, they're my thoughts. But you know me, when I make a video to you guys, I always let you in my head. But yeah, enjoying the baby. I'll probably talk a lot about the baby. But these fucking teeth, they still feel like a mouth guard. Because I've been smiling heaps because I'm so happy that up here so feels like a mouth guard. I really need that. I really want me permanent. I want them made permanent. I think I've just made the decision that I'm going to ring her and tell her, look, we need to do this. You need to make a mould. Like, let's just do it. Or should I wait just a little while and have another soft reline? Because that worked. But we've definitely got to trim down here. Definitely. For shizzle. Alright, dudes. This is Tea from Down Under. And I'm going to sign off. Howdy. Still got nice people in there, but although he's pushing a trolley from the supermarket. Oh, I love where I live. Fucking hell. We got our number plate stolen the other day. Guess I should be grateful it was just the fucking number plates. Only 2 of the cars. It wasn't the blue one. The blue one was mine at the time. That was pretty funny. So we took the 2 boys down to Vic Roads to get new number plates. So their number plates are pretty similar. And the first 3 is 1 up. They're both 1 up number plates. And then we swapped cars. So now my number plate's 1 up. What a cool number plate. Although the other half, he's got this banging ute. It's black. Now that he's driving my shit box, that banging ute's going to be on the road in no time. And what was I saying about it? I don't know. I got mum brain bad. Fuck. I should have just slept on their couch. I probably would have got more sleep. So I've been driving to and from all across the other side of fucking town. It would have been easier to just go to sleep on the couch. But anyway, it's been awesome seeing you. Hope everyone's well. Hope everyone's staying safe. And I'll catch you with some of your updates. Good luck to everyone who's going through all their extractions and their fittings. And don't forget, if they're uncomfortable, go to your dentist. Do not go to a bad place. Don't punish yourself. Don't punish yourself. Your dentist's there to help you. Go and tell them what's hurting. Get it fixed. Get it fixed. If they're too big, get a reline. If you have to use glue, get a reline. You shouldn't have to use glue. Maybe a bit of glue before you get, before you make your appointment for a reline. But you shouldn't have to do that shit. Not fair. And it's not right. Like, it doesn't take long to cut a C-bond horseshoe into 2 horseshoes, so like, I don't mind doing that till I get to the dentist, but if I have to do it for another 6 months, piss me off, because I still can't eat properly, but I don't want to use glue. I only use glue when I'm cooking something that I really want to eat. But I haven't been eating much. I should jump on the scales now. Actually, I don't think I will jump on the scales. That'd be bad. Anyway, I'm going to sign off because I'm dribbling now. I hope you've had time to have your cuppa. Yeah, you. And I'm peacing out. Have a great day, and I'll catch you in about a week or so. And hopefully I've had a soft reline in the bottom, or I've got brave enough to use the cushion grip, depending on whether I can get an appointment at the dentist. This car's going past flat out. We're meant to be in lockdown. There's cunts everywhere. People don't listen. And yeah, I've been in and out too. But I only go to my daughter's and back. It's a bubble. Ciao, dudes.